So earlier today, these guys picked some tomatoes out of the garden, and in this video, we're gonna talk a little bit about living off the land. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Look at that one. That's a good looking one, Quinny. You gonna eat it?
Daddy.
Oh my goodness.
You're lucky you didn't get tomato pulp all down your chin.
Look.
Hey, look, you gonna eat that one too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
But first I have to get the plant off.
The plant off, okay. Wow. That yummy? Yeah? We're gonna take a little ride in Billy. We're gonna drive around the property and talk about, you know, maybe some future plans, ideas, things we can do to just get closer to our food again. This whole COVID stuff has really like changed the way we think about food. We'll talk more in the woods. Start it up, Quinny.
Daddy, it's really good. Very juicy.
Very juicy?
I like them. I saw a berry there.
You saw a berry at Grandpa and Memmy's house? All right, do you think we have any berries in the yard somewhere?
Yes.
Mommy, what kind of berries would they be?
They just mean like wild berries.
Wild
like
berries.
The blackberries.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
All right, so we'll take a ride back that way. As you guys know, garden, barn, stuff like that. Where do you guys want to stop first?
Berries.
Berries.
No, watermelon.
Watermelon?
Okay, watermelon. Around.
Okay, let's go see the watermelon.
Ah, it's troubled. What is it? Oh, it's right there. Hi.
Oh, that's the saddest looking watermelon I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's a pretty...
We got bad advice about this one.
That's a pretty sad looking one. Actually, it's growing. But yeah, it's not looking too happy. I don't see any flowers yet. So we got some advice about our watermelon to just build a mound in our field and just let it go because it'll take over your whole garden. And that's what we're doing. And it's starting, but no flowers yet. Nothing. So that's it. That's our watermelon update. What next?
Berries. Berries.
Berries. All right. Stella, you ready to go find berries?
This is backwards.
It's in gear?
Yep.
No, I don't want to go backwards. I want to go forwards.
Now.
I'm just driving through the woods. Where'd you guys plant your mint?
We're gonna have to get out on that side.
Oh, is it really too high over there? Oh, we need to do some brush hogging down here. Quinny, any idea where you put it?
Yeah. Oh,
I
see
don't see it.
You see it?
right there.
I
Oh,
can even smell it.
you could?
Me too.
Yeah.
Do a little bit of trimming.
No mint.
What do you mean no mint? That is mint.
Yeah,
I
look.
don't.
Smell it. It's mint.
Smell it. Look.
Told you.
Smell it?
It smells good.
So I mentioned in this video, okay, COVID making it where like we want to live off the land, which that's not
We don't live off the land. We shop at Walmart. Surprise!
This is very true. However,
We grow a lot of our own things.
we do. And if you've been here at all and you've been watching, we've been homesteading, farming, whatever you want to call it, for 7-8 years, just at this property alone.
Yeah, so this property, we've been here for 8 years. We've had chickens for over 10, almost 11 years now.
Wow, that is a long time.
Well, however old Tyler is, that's how long
it's
we've
11
had
years.
chickens.
11 years.
So,
And then it went from chicken eggs to what was next?
well, what was next was a big move to this property so that we could have goat milk.
Correct.
So
Okay.
then the February after we moved in here, we moved in July. So that February, we got our starter herd of 4 goats.
4 goats.
They were babies, bottle feeding,
Comment below if you remember the first 4.
right? And then a couple months after that, we got Cassie and Amy, our
Yep.
Toggenburg.
So we were up to 6 goats, and that was milk for consumption, like drinking.
Yeah.
A little bit
yeah.
of cheese playing, not selling.
Well, we can't sell
Right.
consumables.
And we
but
weren't making lotion back
It
then.
was all for just our family.
Just
That's
us.
why
It
we
was
got into goats
kind of like
and chickens.
a hobby that rewarded the family. Like, you do all this work and you get this back.
But it was why we did it. We got these animals for our consumption, like so their eggs and their milk
Yep.
we originally got that all for just ourselves.
And then we moved, we upgraded or advanced our live off the land. We did a garden, obviously, habanero peppers, lots of them, turned
we've
it
always
into
had a vegetable garden.
Yep.
Again, all for us.
All for
it's-
us, never
everything
selling.
that we've done is just to get ourselves closer to our own source of eggs and milk and vegetables. That's really all we've ever done. Well, we've done a meat cow before.
So then, but that wasn't next. I think the next thing we did was processed chickens. They started to get really old. We had dual purpose birds.
I have to think if we processed chickens before or after we got into rabbits, because originally we got into a couple different breeds of rabbits.
Right.
With the idea, because you grew up on rabbit.
I grew up on rabbit.
Being-
Portuguese background was a lot of rabbit meat.
Right, your grandfather bred rabbits and
Yep.
like had a very small urban
Yeah.
homestead, I would say. He
Yeah, oh,
raised
yeah.
a couple different things, rabbits and
Rabbits, chickens, yep.
he didn't do quail. He did
No. Mostly rabbits, chickens. He actually fed the pigeons.
pigeons.
He just
That's what
fed that. That was
didn't
a
he
hobby.
Have a peacock too.
He had a peacock at
Yeah,
one point
that's
for
just
just color.
fun.
Or feathers. Or
Feathers
whatever.
maybe.
Yeah.
I think we got into rabbits with the idea, well, I know we got into rabbits with the idea of maybe having some meat there too.
Right.
That didn't last very long because turns out we don't like rabbit meat, or
Right.
we just don't know how to cook it right, and I wasn't
So yeah, we stopped the rabbit
I wasn't
meat
feeling
thing.
that. We did rabbits more for show and pets, and then we got into maybe some meat chickens before we got our first calf.
And then we raised out some cows.
And that was so that we didn't have to dump all our milk because we didn't have a source for all of our milk at that time.
Right, too much goat milk. Yeah.
Right.
way
So
too
our
much.
herd had like 6 or 8 milkers.
We
at
were
the time,
8 milkers at the
and there was
time.
no way between our little family of 6
Yeah.
could ever keep up with multiple gallons of milk a day. So
And we weren't making soap or lotion, so we didn't have a product line using that product.
No,
so we
no,
would
we made
just-
as much cheese as we could. I was making lotion. I started making lotion like 5 years ago. But
That's
that
true.
was just, again, for us.
Yeah.
And some friends and family here and there. No way could we ever have still used multiple gallons of milk a day. I think we were getting about 3 to 6 gallons of milk a day.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was
a lot.
ridiculous.
We even helped, before we knew the rules, we even helped a pig farmer. A local pig farmer needed milk.
He had like
So we
3
s-
pigs.
Yeah.
We went in on the milk
Yeah,
with
like 3 pigs. Yeah.
We gave him all of our spent kitchen scraps and
Yep.
milk.
And pigs will eat anything, moldy bread, like anything that starts to go
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
rotten, throw it in a 5-gallon bucket
Right.
with leftover goat milk. He was getting 5-gallon buckets
Right.
every other day. when
Right.
we traded for a farm-raised pig. But my point originally was, COVID's not the reason, but it just makes you think, when was the last time you went to the grocery store prior to all this and seeing the meat case empty? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
never-
remember a time where Rob and I were talking, we couldn't find boneless, skinless chicken breast anywhere. In our country, we're not used to that. So it
Wow.
just makes me wanna, we haven't done meat birds. We just did a set last year. I'm almost thinking ahead, all right, maybe we should have done some turkeys for, this time of year. What can we do moving forward other than hunting more? We got our first deer last year, which has already been consumed by our whole family. There's none left. So we're really, really low. And in the state of Connecticut, I'm allowed 4. Am I good enough to get 4? Who knows? It took me 4 years to get 1. So who knows? But my point is, Stella's chewing on the grass.
Yeah,
she's
she'll
like,
throw up later.
she's like, we should make more salad.
Lettuce is coming soon.
But we've got lettuce,
Yeah.
which we've never done lettuce before, actually.
There's a lot of things we have never done before this
Right.
year, at least in the garden. And there's a lot of things now I have the itch to do a lot more next year.
And I think that's the perfect word, the itch. Like the itch has come back to do we venture into pigs? I don't know. We've done 2 years with no cow.
This
right?
is our second year without a cow, right?
Right. So do we do that again? You know, do we do a cow through the winter? It takes a long time to raise a full beef cow. It's like 18 months. It's a huge commitment and a lot of hay. So we're not set up for that, really. We're down here in the backwoods. This is kind of the deer hunting area. The blind is actually over there. Olivia and Quinn decided to plant mint back here because we didn't want the mint in the garden. It'll take over everything.
Yeah, it's pretty invasive.
And I hate mint too, so it had to come down here.
Deer love mint though.
Deer do love mint. So yeah, it's more of a, you know, what can we do over the next 6 months to a year? Non-COVID related, but more family like. I want to have a freezer full of meat that we know what's in it, meaning nothing is in it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So is it, I don't know. I don't know what it is. And that's kind of why we're out kind of looking around and seeing, okay, what can we do over here? Where would we put pigs if we ever decided to go that way?
Yeah, the only problem is down here has no resources. There's no water, there's no electric.
No.
So it would be like Amish farming down here.
It would be. It'd be tough. And I know.
And there's no outbuilding.
But I do know I'm watching some things like chicken tractors where you have a little portable chicken, like meat birds. You can set it up here. You know, 20 birds.
Yep.
They have a portable, and it just goes from there to there to there to there, and all the way around.
If we're having this conversation, you want to hear one of my ideas?
Uh-oh, this is live on
recorded
on
device.
recorded tape. Yeah.
So you can edit this out if you don't like the answer.
Okay, go ahead.
Angie got ducks this year.
Yes.
I've always wanted ducks.
Yes.
But I've always known that they're super messy, and I don't have a place to put them, and I'm not really interested in all of that work. But they do make this floating duck house, and we have a pond, and our pond is getting to a point where we're going to end up losing it because it's getting so overgrown with like the cattails and the lily pads and all that. She goes, ducks will eat all of that.
Oh, ducks will eat all of that?
They'll maintain
the
all
pond?
of the pond crap. They'll crap in the pond.
I want duck comments below too. If anybody has ducks.
Yeah, if you've ever raised ducks or know anything about raising ducks. And my favorite breed of ducks is Pekins, which is what she has.
So the question is, and these, most of our viewers know, most of them, some don't. We might lose some viewers from this video, but this is who we are. We want to get closer to our food, live off the land. Why ducks? Are they for meat? Are they for eggs? Are they for pet?
Like I don't like duck eggs. We already
neither
tried,
do I.
We already tried the duck egg thing. Pekin ducks are a dual purpose, so they're meat birds.
They're meat birds. Okay.
And I would be keeping a few for having them hatch the ducklings.
Got it.
You know, so you have like a breeding trio or something.
So it rotates. So
it's just like the rabbits. Okay, so when we did the meat rabbits, we kept 2 moms and a dad.
Yep.
And the babies that they had, they grew them out, and once they hit fryer age, which was about 12 weeks old, we processed them.
Right.
The ducks are very similar. So you let them, you either incubate their eggs.
Now, how do you, this is a silly question, and again, we're doing this on camera, but whatever, why not? How do you stop the ducks from flying south for the winter
ducks
or north?
Aren't migrating ducks.
So they'll stay in our pond.
Yeah.
Do I need to get heat out there in the winter? How do I get how do they get water? Our pond's going to freeze solid.
So I'm really not sure how they'll get water in the winter. That's kind of, you know, up in the air. So
that's a challenge. That we got to research.
That could be a little challenging, but with Billy, we've got the watering system.
We do have that now.
And with a floating
duck house
like that, I mean, we could either walk out onto the water, you know, out on the ice and deliver. I mean, that's not ideal.
No, that's not ideal. I'll fall in.
You end up pulling, don't even get me started.
COVID-19, I'll fall in. Yeah.
Well, maybe we make a dock where the duck house sits in the wintertime.
Yeah. Duck house sits in. We'll do more duck conversations later, but let's go show them.
I just love the floating duck house idea.
That I like the idea that they maintain the pond, keep it looking good, whatever. You got some ducks floating around the pond, as long as they're not too loud. And I know Angie's ducks are pretty loud.
Hold on. I'm going to get this wrong. I think only the girls are loud.
Oh, okay.
The boys can't.
Boys rule.
Well, in this case, roosters are wicked loud.
That's true. Roosters
They're not
are
that
really
loud. And to be honest, yeah, we would just have to put up some fencing around the pond so that.
Oh, we would have to put up pond fencing?
Just a couple like green stakes around the outside of the pond. That's just for my own well-being.
Oh, so the whole pond would have to be fenced in?
For my own.
Oh, that's not
peace
cool.
of mind.
All right, I don't know if I like that. We're gonna bring them to the pond, and I don't want to ruin that like pond-like.
It's not going to be like white fencing. It's just
view.
it's going to be clear fencing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
So-
just so like raccoons can't get in and foxes
That
can't
makes
get
sense.
in. You know, I'm not really. We've never been farmers to feed the wildlife. Like I'm not going to feed the wildlife.
Yeah, no, we don't want to
with
do
my
that.
own.
No,
you know,
definitely don't want to feed the wildlife.
my own food. So.
No. All right, so let's take our ride
That was
back.
a really long conversation. I hope you're all still here.
Yeah, maybe you're still here, maybe you're not. We're just out in
Rambling.
the Deerfield area talking about. Hey, what's your favorite food?
Watermelon.
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 Water-
Broccoli.
Watermelon and broccoli.
Wow, really?
Wow, really?
Broccoli?
Broccoli, really? Yeah. Quinn, what about you?
What's your favorite meat?
Steak.
Steak.
Ooh,
Okay, that was
yum.
good.
That's a good one.
Steak.
You
Steak.
like that one too?
Yeah, so they like red meat. They're
like red meat.
Yep. All right.
We should get
Stella,
some
it's
ducks.
time to go. Want to see that's the hunting cabin over there. Cabin, right? It's built out of old, broken, leftover garbage wood. I don't even know if you could see it. If anybody's looking. Oh, nope, you're not. You can't see it. Right there. See it in the woods? It's like a little hut. That's the hunting hut. All right, Stella, you ready? Let's get in, Billy. Let's take a ride. We're gonna go see the pond. Let's go see the pond. Are you driving?
Babe,
No.
did you remember you parked me in the weeds?
I parked you in the weeds, yes. She's got to go in the wrong side of Billy because I parked her in the weeds. Yeah, we do need to do some work down here. Need to bring the brush hog down, clean this up. It's starting to get really, really overgrown. All right, time to go.
I'm holding on.
It's gonna be bumpy. Get out. So you just mentioned berries. We were talking about it. It's one of the reasons we came down here.
Right.
We just saw a bunch right here.
There.
Right here. But the birds either got into them or they're just not ready yet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see, sometimes we have a whole bunch down
They're
here.
usually done and ready for picking around 4th of July, which is
That was a while ago.
a while ago. So
Yeah, we might have missed them. Let's keep going and we'll see if we see more on the way up the trail.
also around the 4th of July, but
Yeah.
not much.
What do you see, Mom?
No, these berries haven't even ripened yet.
So it's too early.
Yeah, which maybe it's because we haven't gotten very much rain.
That could be it.
I see some more.
Yeah, this whole area.
Yeah, it's all covered.
See, this one like is turning red, but they gotta turn red and then black.
All right, so we gotta come back.
Yeah, they're real late this year. Red, but I think because they get more sun there,
Yeah, that could be it.
this is all starting to get overgrown, which it used to be, you know, flat and everything.
Right. So down there you were saying, I don't think I hit record soon enough. Point at it again.
So there's 2 berry bushes, one here in the ferns and then another one there.
back there
And they're a
hiding in the
little,
woods.
okay, thanks Quinny. They're a little further along and I think it's because they get a little more sunshine than the ones back there.
Could be it.
There's gonna be more up here.
All right, let's go.
Yep, not quite ready.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all those ones.
Saw
Look at
those?
all those red ones.
Yeah. There's more.
Yep.
You see them all?
Yeah, just again, look at my side. You could see evidence, I think, of eating too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But look how on this side, look at those berries. How green
Right.
they still are.
Yep, those. But yet these out here are red because they're hanging out in the, obviously those are in the sun, those are not.
Because tomorrow, they're probably gonna be done from all the rain.
Oh, you think so?
From the sun.
Oh, from the sun and the rain?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe.
They look like they've got lots more time to go. Okay,
Yeah.
watch the prickers.
Watch the prickers.
What's all of them?
big rock.
Big rock.
By the way, that's House of Pie right there. That is really overgrown. Look at all those cattails and lily pads. The flowers are beautiful, but I can't even zoom in on them. But they do look really nice.
And I don't know where's the bridge now.
Where the bridge is?
Yeah, follow me.
Bridge is back that way. I gotta follow you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we weren't really, I mean, the ducks wouldn't live back here. I don't think we would put ducks back here.
I can't see the bridge.
You can't see it?
So much weeds.
It's right there. Yeah, nobody weeds it. I mowed it back here once, but nobody weeded it. We built this bridge on YouTube a long time ago. That's where the pond overflows out and heads all the way down that way. Kind of back into the woods where we just were.
It's not filled yet.
No, it's all dry. All right, let's go back to Mom.
Because we don't have that much water in
Oh, you
here.
got grass in your hair.
Huh?
Yeah.
How much pieces?
Just one piece in your hair.
Berries.
What'd you find, guys?
We found some yummy looking berries. But
It's gonna be done tomorrow.
listen though, look, the birds are getting to them. See?
Yeah.
That one might be done right now.
No, it's got to turn purple.
That popped off so easy.
Yeah, it's got to be purple.
Can I see it?
It's gonna be bitter. Look at all these ones, guys.
You could try it. It might be yucky. Oh, she liked it. What?
Oh, look at the black ones right in there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah, that's
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
No, I see more right
Did
here.
you guys see that?
Yeah.
I
It was
see
a
more,
snake.
too.
No, it sounded like a plop.
Wait,
Like a plop?
Yeah.
I can't see the blackberry.
It's way back there. There's a black one way back there. Hang on.
I see.
Let me get it. That one looks like a better color. Try that one. What do you think of that one?
Oh, that's very juicy.
That was very juicy. All right, Mommy, you said something about a duck house over here.
Yeah, so my idea is because even when we don't get a lot of rain, we still have this end of the pond is still typically full. I don't think we've ever
Correct.
had this part of the pond completely dry up.
What I was going to explain. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, so I was gonna say, and the reason why this end of the pond doesn't dry up, I think it might be a little deeper, but all this tall stuff is actually a trench that has runoff water from the rain from across the street and God only knows where, but it travels the whole length of House of Pie fence all the way down here and then dumps into our pond right in.
Yeah.
You can see it right into here.
Yeah.
This my Vanna White moment.
Right in there.
Right into here and then into the cactus. It stays wet pretty much all year, even if we don't get a lot of rain. So I think in order for the duck house to float properly, this would be the best place to have it.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
From behind camera. Duck house in here somewhere. What if we just fenced in this little section up to here and they only pay attention to this and we don't have to fence in the whole pond? I mean, I get it. They won't be able to
Well, because then,
clean the whole pond.
right.
But I don't want to fence in the whole pond. It's kind of
It's
weird.
not going to be like an intrusive fence. You know, like after the years, this will all grow. The fencing behind the back of the pond would grow in.
Got it. I get that.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just to keep
It's
them
a
safe
huge-
because, again, I'm not a huge fan of putting out livestock for a wild animal, you know,
Yeah.
to eat it rather than
Right.
for our use.
Yeah, I get it.
You got to keep them safe.
That's on the wish list.
And because they're way down here, you know?
Right.
No.
They're very far from humans, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
See flower.
So that's called the cattail. See, doesn't it feel kind of funny?
Yeah, it's kind of cold inside it.
Yeah, all right. See if you guys can break it in half to see what the inside looks like. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Isn't that funny?
I like it.
Oh, wow, it's kind of hollow in the middle. Well, that makes sense because
Oh, yeah, it's
You didn't like yours open.
She didn't like it. She closed it up. Yeah.
I like it close.
Okay. That was
And I
fun.
closed mine.
Fun little science class.
Well, if you
Don't eat
split
it. It's-
open and shake it all around, you get like cotton everywhere.
Yeah, it's gonna get you all messy. She's researching how to get rid of cattails out of your pond, I think. Or ducks or something like that. What is it you're looking up?
Duck accommodations.
Duck accommodations.
You know, like a
right.
duck hotel.
Duck hotel, great. So yeah, this is it. This is living off the land, or at least trying to.
Really like that
She
term.
didn't like that turn, living off the land.
I'm very hesitant to the whole homestead like titles. I don't like labels.
All right, so this is us. This is what we do. That's
Exactly.
it. That's it. There you go. Because we were out looking for berries and we found one good black little berry. That's it. And like 8 cherry tomatoes, so that was good.
Sometimes
And
you
mint.
win and sometimes you lose.
Yeah, and today we lost. I'm just kidding. We didn't lose. We found where the good berries are. We know here at the pond there'll be some good ones in the next couple days. Yeah, and we got a lot of cattails and an overgrown pond and a really big bug
And we're gonna get
right there.
ducks
And I don't know. We're not getting ducks.
on the next episode.
Oh my gosh.
Bringing home
if you
ducks.
want to know if we're getting ducks, subscribe and follow, hit the bell, and we will see you later.
Bye.
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 Oh my gosh, she's fast.
Bye.
Okay, that was good. That was good. That felt nice.
It was almost like we like each other.
Almost like it.